Stop saying, I like pizza, like a boring textbook robot.
Wait, what's wrong with saying I like pizza? It's true.
It's true, but it's basic. If you want to sound fluent today, you need flavor in your English.
Okay, I'm tired of sounding like a beginner. What should I say instead?
Lesson 1, stop using like for everything. Try, I'm a sucker for.
I'm a sucker for? That sounds like I'm a candy.
No. It means you have a special weakness for something because you love it so much.
Oh. So I can say, I'm a sucker for street tacos?
Perfect. Or try, I'm obsessed with. For things you eat every day.
I'm obsessed with iced coffee. I drink it every morning.
Now you're sounding natural. You can also say, I can't get enough of.
I can't get enough of my mom's homemade pasta.
Great. But how do we describe the food? Good is not enough.
I usually just say it's very tasty. Is that okay?
It's okay, but mouth-watering is better. It means the smell makes you want to eat it immediately.
Mouth-watering. Like the smell of fresh-baked bread?
Exactly. And for something very high quality, say, it's to die for.
To die for? Isn't that a bit dramatic?
Natives love drama. This chocolate cake is to die for means it's incredible.
Got it. What if it's not sweet? Like a steak or a soup?
Use the word savory. It describes salty, rich, and meaty flavors perfectly.
Savory. That's a sophisticated word. I'll use that at dinner tonight.
Now for the most valuable tip in Lesson 3, the vibe of the food.
What do you mean by the vibe?
Have you heard of comfort food? It's food that makes you feel happy and safe.
Yes. Like chicken soup when I'm sad. That's my comfort food.
Exactly. And what about food you love but feel bad about eating because it's unhealthy?
You mean like donuts? I love them but they have so much sugar.
That is a guilty pleasure. Everyone has one.
My guilty pleasure is definitely double cheese pizza at midnight.
And when you finally eat it, you can say, it really hits the spot.
Hits the spot means it was exactly what I needed, right?
Spot on. Let's see if you can use all of these in a real conversation.
Okay. Let's pretend we are at a food festival.
Look at those burgers over there. The smell is absolutely mouth-watering.
Oh wow, you're right. I'm a total sucker for a good cheeseburger.
Me too. Actually, burgers are my ultimate comfort food after a long day.
Should we get some fries too? They're my guilty pleasure.
Definitely. These truffle fries are supposed to be to die for.
Pretends to eat, This really hits the spot. So savory.
See? You sounded 100% like a native speaker just now.
I feel so much more confident. It's way better than just saying it's good.
Now it's your turn. Pause the video right now.
Comment below, what is your number one guilty pleasure food? Use the phrase.
Quick recap, use, I'm a sucker for, to show you love something.
Use mouth-watering and to die for to describe amazing taste.
And hits the spot when the food is exactly what you wanted.
I'm going to go eat some savory snacks now. Thanks for the lesson.
Subscribe for daily English tips. New video every day.
Don't miss out. See you in the next one.